Hello, I'm David Lockington, Music Director of the Pasadena Symphony, and I'd like to tell you about the grand finale of our 16-17 season. This is going to feature Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, which would actually be enough just by itself, with the four soloists and the orchestra and the chorus. But we're going to do something a little bit different in the first half of the program. We're going to be featuring the chorus that we'll be singing in the Beethoven, the Dornbrenner Singers, in a piece by Vaughan Williams, the British composer Ralph Vaughan Williams, a piece called Serenade to Music. This was written just before the Second World War, and it takes a part of a text of Shakespeare's Merchant of Venice from Act 5, which talks about the music of the spheres. It's really a discussion about music and how it relates to the universe. It's absolutely beautiful, poetic music, and we're going to be doing it in a version for 16 singers and orchestra. He arranged it for other kinds of combinations, but I think this is going to be a really beautiful version to present. We're also going to be performing with another chorus on the program, the Los Angeles Children's Chorus. They're going to be performing music by Holst. Now, many of you will know of The Planets by Holst. Actually, this was a piece that he almost regretted writing because it became so popular in his day that it overshadowed everything else he did. And the music we're going to be performing is music of a more spiritual sort of nature. This was music inspired by the Rig Veda, hymns to the universe, ancient Sanskrit texts from Hindu tradition. And they're very beautiful, meditative, poetic pieces, originally written for women's chorus, but the children's chorus is going to be performing. So the Serenade to Music and the Hymns to the Universe of Holst in the first half, followed by Beethoven's Ninth Symphony, which was written just 3 years or so before he died. It's such a well-known piece, but we take for granted its revolutionary nature. At the beginning of the last movement, we haven't heard the chorus yet, but the Ode to Joy theme is presented. But it's right after this discussion between the themes that we've heard briefly from the other movements and a recitative with the cellos and the basses. It's almost as if he's having a discussion of ideas, but without any words, before the Ode to Joy appears. And then gradually the last movement picks up steam in wonderful choruses and variations with the soloists, and we reach this pinnacle of expression of hope for universe, this brotherhood and sisterhood of humankind as Schiller presented it in the latter part of the 18th century in this sort of enlightened vision for humanity. It was a piece that Beethoven was obsessed with from his early 20s when he first went to Vienna, and he sets it in extraordinarily mature style in his Ninth Symphony.